Hello everybody and welcome back to another DT Dining video. Where on today's video we're going to be bringing you Salisbury Steaks. It's kind of cold outside, so we'll get you a nice meal to warm you up. First off, we want to start off putting our beans on because they'll take the longest to cook. Alright, let's cook something. First you want to start off with a skillet, and then you want to add 3 strips of chopped up bacon to your skillet, and you want to saute those. Now these are the ingredients that we are later on going to add to our beans for a wonderful flavor. Now you get you a whole onion, you chop it in half, and half of it you dice up, and I'm adding this to my bacon mixture. The other half of the onion I will come back and use that later. I'm gonna give this a quick stir. Let these flavors marry nicely. And now off to our pan, where we'll start combining our ingredients. Now I have the pot here to my pressure cooker, in which it is that I add my beans, my navy beans, which I've been letting soak for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Then we're gonna add our bacon and onion mixture to that. And after we add our mixture, we're gonna season. Our normal regular seasonings, seasoning salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. Now you want to be liberal with these because you're going to add 3 cups of water to it, which is going to dilute the seasonings quite a bit, so you don't want to end up with bland food. Now we're going to add our 3 cups of water. And the finishing touch, we're going to add 2 bay leaves. Now off to our pressure cooker. Alright, you'll seat that in there. And then we'll give that a good stir. Make sure everything's mixed up. Then we'll put our lid on it. On my pressure cooker, I hit my bean setting, and then I hit the button again for 15 minutes. Now I do this about 3 times, and I make sure I stir in between. And you just want to cook them till the beans are tender to the touch. Now, I have 2 pounds of ground turkey here. If you like to use ground beef, you can do so. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add a half a pack of meatloaf seasoning, and we're going to give that a good stir by hand. Now we're going to pat us out our patties. And after we pat out our patties, we're gonna sit our sheet in the refrigerator. Now we're gonna get us a cutting board, and we're gonna get us 5 to 6 medium potatoes peeled and washed. And we are going to cube those. It doesn't have to really be neat. We just wanna dice them up so that they cook faster. We're gonna boil those later. And after we dice them, we put them in our bowl of water, And then I'm gonna stick my bowl of water in the refrigerator so the water stays cold so that the potatoes don't turn on us. Now, I diced up my other half of my onion, added it to the skillet. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of garlic, minced garlic. And then I'm gonna add mushrooms to that. And we're just gonna kind of give those a nice light saute, and this will be for our gravy. You also want to end up giving those a light salt and pepper. I didn't show it, but I did do it. Now we have our saucepan here, in which it is that I added a tablespoon of butter, let it melt, and then I put our veggies in the pot to continue to saute in the butter for about 5 to 7 minutes. And once that's complete, I add a jar of gravy. Now in this case, I'm using turkey gravy, but you can use turkey, chicken, pork, beef. It all will be wonderful. My family is just a turkey family. We don't do much beef. All right, we're gonna get that a good stir. And we're gonna move the eyes to over there. And we're gonna get us another skillet. And we are gonna start to cook our Salisbury steaks in. Our water is boiling, so we're gonna add our potatoes to that so that they can start cooking. Now we're gonna add our patties to our hot skillet. Now that we have all our Salisbury steaks cooked, man, they look wonderful. That's good. Now we're gonna take our gravy off our back eye that we've been letting simmer, or boil, whichever one that is. And we are just going to add the entire pot of gravy on there. And we want to do that because later on, we are definitely going to want some of that gravy to go on top of our mashed potatoes. So we'll turn our oven down and we'll let that simmer until we are ready to plate and serve. Now this time we strain our potatoes off, put them back in a bowl for mashing, which is I add half a stick of butter, salt, pepper, last of my pepper, and then we're gonna mix those all together. Oh, I broke another kitchen utensil. Let me see if I can fix this thing. My wife is gonna kill me. All right, there we go, back at it. Now we're back in business. We'll give those a good smash, get that incorporated. Then we'll add half a cup of sour cream and a half a cup of milk. And we will whisk until they are very smooth and fluffy. Oh, I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. See? And this is why I don't do things the fast way. So what happens when you're heavy-handed? You break stuff and you clean up a lot. There we have it. Man, that looks awesome. That is our Salisbury steak, our navy beans. In the background, I felt like we needed something green, so I got some broccoli, some cornbread, and our mashed potatoes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.